Victor had done the only thing that he could think of. As Herodotus fell, so too did the great ancient city of Undrentide. Plummeting through the sky for a brief moment, Victor felt himself relax. Perhaps it was time. His time. He had failed many, but by slaying the Medusa, he had saved millions. Perhaps it was enough for him to repent for his failures. Then he could practically hear the scoff from the back of his mind. The sensation of a strong dwarven hand squeezing his shoulder. He heard the old dwarf apologizing to him so long ago as he had brought the news of his parents' death to him. Drogon had failed many times as well, but the old dwarf had never given up on anything, including him. He heard it then, the voice of a small boy filling the air as time seemed to slow. A memory, so long ago that it seemed like it had been lost to time itself.
Mother, I want to be a hero, a harper, like you and Father.
Victor felt his chest clench. His mother's words echoed out from his mind, soft and gentle, just as he recalled it.
Well, I think if it's you, Victor, you could do just that. You'll make your father and I proud, as long as you always remember why you want to be one. I just want to save people, Mother. That's all.
The conversation caused Victor's tired mind to begin pushing forward. The fire that had burned out after the deaths of those closest to him began to burn once more. He wasn't done yet. There were still people that cried out for help. There were still people that wished to enslave, pillage, rape, and steal. Still children being left without their parents. Victor forced himself from his knees. He forced his mind to work. There had to be a way out, a way to survive. The dimensional books in the library? Too far for him to reach in time. What then? He was in one of the most powerful, magical, and technologically advanced cultures in history. Flying cities. There had to be something here that he could use. Then, as he straightened, he heard it. The soft sound of glass meeting glass. Of course, the mirror. Fumbling through his bag, Victor would pull it from the leather. Cracked, but he could still feel the low hum of magic stemming from the surface. It still had at least one more usage. The plane of shadow. Could he survive there? Was there food? Monsters? Would his body even endure continued exposure to a non-material plane? As the city rumbled beneath his feet, Victor knew he had no choice. Summoning the last of the mirror's power, he fell through as the sound of Undrentide colliding with its final grave echoed out behind him. Then there was only darkness. It is the toxic plane of darkness and power. It is the hidden plane that hates the light. It is the frontier of worlds unknown. Victor awoke, head throbbing, as he would blearily examine the world around him. He had returned to the Shadow Lich's estate, but though he caught a glimpse of the shadows that had served the mage, none attacked. In fact, many appeared to bow. Victor, confused and rubbing his head to try and ease the ache, would begin to explore this new realm. After all, it wasn't as though he had much of a choice.